Welcome to Norfolk. Yep, this series with A Walk with Ted will take you to interesting places in Norfolk. We'll visit the beaches, we'll see the seals, we'll go to visit the bird life, go and see the harbours, the boats, visit interesting houses, National Trust places, woods and walks. Well, there's so much to see in Norfolk, you've no need to go anywhere else. So join me, the grey-haired tourist, as I take a walk with Ted. Right, we found another gem. I'd like to welcome you here to the, what's it called? It's called the Rescue Wooden Boats. So we're going to go and have a look at some rescue wooden boats and look at, looks like this young gentleman's going to show me around in a minute, once I've given him some money, of course. Hey.
Good afternoon, sir. Thank you for coming to see us.
Well, that's all right. So what happens here at Rescue Wooden Boats? Well, I suppose it's self-explanatory, really, isn't it?
Well, the two gentlemen in the boatyard,
Yeah.
the Hewitt brothers, are dedicated to preserving wooden boats, principally those that are on the east coast, the Welkers, the Crabbers, but also they're passionate about old wooden lifeboats.
So that's interesting. Well, this is an absolutely wonderful place that I found. This, believe it or not, is an old RAF base, which apparently most buildings around this area are RAF base. And this people, the wooden boat people, have taken it over, and their mission in life is to preserve and maintain the old wooden boats and the history, of course, of the boats, not just the boats themselves. And in this hall here, they've split it into 4 sections. We've got a bit here which is dedicated to the RNLI with lifeboats through the history. From the old lifeboats to the modern lifeboats, which is all here, which is, there's so much information here. It's just wonderful, absolutely brilliant. So there you go. Look, there's even an old life jacket there. Look at that. That's what your old life jackets were originally, made out of cork. Can you see that? I don't know if the cork come from Portugal, but that's an old life jacket. Oh yeah, that is so interesting, isn't it? And there's some wonderful old photographs here, which is very, very good. And then we go over to the section here, which is dedicated to Lucy Lavers, which is an actual lifeboat was converted, and it's now used as a tourist attraction down at Wales, which is Wales next the sea, not next to the sea. Get told off if you say that. And the history of this boat is just amazing, because it was part of Dunkirk, doing the rescue of all the soldiers from Dunkirk back in the 1940s. And the beauty of it is, it still floats, it still works. And if you want to, you can go on it. Yeah, you can actually go on that boat. So go on the website, check them out, and I'm sure they can fit you on. I don't think it's that expensive, but isn't that great to be able to take part of a bit of history, go on a boat, that was involved with the rescue at Dunkirk. And then there's some more naval stuff here, a bit more about wooden boats and everything. And there's a lovely placard up here, all about what the wooden boats did when they rescued the British forces back in the 40s. But if you do want any more information, just go on to Wikipedia. I'm sure you can find it all out in there. But that is, the history. I could spend hours in here. Just think, if it was raining hard outside and there was nothing to do and the grandkids are driving you mad, you could come up here. And then we got another section here, and this is more dedicated to the whelk industry, because back in them days, whelks were very, very popular, eaten by the rich, of course. You go down to Fulton and Masons and get your whelks. Look, this is just so good, isn't it? And there's all the different types of pots. They again, I could stand here and talk about whelk pots for hours, but I'm sure that would drive you totally mad. But isn't that interesting? The whole thing. Anyway, let's go over there, and there's some more pots here. Look, there's the old boys, when they used to put the whelks out on or the lobster pots. There's a traditional old lobster pot there. That was ones built out of wood, but it's still the same principle as those ones I showed you when I was in Wales, where they were making the new ones. And that's where the buoy that they would tie them to. Wow, that's amazing, isn't it? All the old boats and everything. That is so interesting. And then there you have an engine. an old diesel engine. And well, rescue wooden boats. And again, they was used for fishing. Anyway, the people here, they spend their time trying to rescue the wooden boats. Like most charities, they're run by volunteers who do work. So if ever you're in the area, this is the place to come. Another great day out. We was at Langham the other day, the Dome, and about aircraft shooting, and they've got a little section here. It's only a small section about aircraft shooting. So I'm going to do a bit on that, and that'll be on a separate video which you can watch later. And you can support these wonderful people here by making a donation. Well, there's just so much history here. You just find these places, you just don't realise where they are.